Army is fighting for
1941, a date which will live.
Note that the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima.
These forces met their match.
We have declared the war on Vietnam.
but we don't plan to surrender either.
We are going to win.
Proportions and would lead to World War III.
Allied air forces began an attack on military
Decide that in the 21st century that America...
March 5th, 2052, the United States has officially closed.
The United States will go ahead with a national quarantine. The new plague virus.
Disaster sweeping through some nations.
Right here, pull over. All right, ain't nothing in there.
War never changes. It was the inevitable result of the path humanity had chosen. Everyone who entered into the conflict expected victory. Everyone was optimistic. But as the hostilities escalated, optimism faded, and society began to collapse. The great vaults were built to house the wealthy, the powerful, the influential, and those deemed necessary to their survival. Inside, resources and technology were stockpiled, a final defense against the coming Holocaust. With the past behind them and the present destroyed, they looked to the future. The sturdy Vault Zero was to be the nucleus of the Vault network, housing the greatest leaders, artists, and scientists. The inhabitants of Vault Zero were to reunite the vaults and lead the people to a new life, a new world. But after the bombs, the world would be a harsh one. To ensure the creation of a post-nuclear utopia, the Vault dwellers would need help. Machinery was constructed to tame a land hardened by the ravages of war, then tempered by nuclear winter. But plans were barely in place when the first missiles left the silos. During the destruction, communication between the vaults ceased. Entire vaults were lost. Those that survived were on their own. Not all vaults succumbed to the machinations of war. On North America's west coast, one group of military vault dwellers emerged almost unscathed. They surveyed the wasteland and squared their shoulders for the task ahead. These dedicated survivors salvaged the technology from the vaults. Technology that was studied, replicated, and fiercely guarded. For they knew that while their power came from numbers, their future lay in scientific knowledge. In time, they formed the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood used their knowledge to drive back the atrocities of the wasteland, proclaiming themselves the technological saviors of mankind. They scoured the land in search of more technology, raiding mutant camps, bandit towns, and the broken remains of other vaults. But even they could not keep pace with the high tolls demanded by life in the wasteland. The Brotherhood found themselves at odds with their need for new blood versus their code of technological secrecy. The debate was lengthy. Finally, the Elders ruled against sharing the technology with outsiders, convinced that they would endure as they had before. Further discussion was discouraged, and the Elders ordered the minority on a mission across the wastes. Super mutants, the foot soldiers of a conquered army, had been forced into a retreat across the mountainous barrier to the east. The Brotherhood constructed airships and dispatched the minority to track down and assess the extent of the remaining super mutant threat. But disaster struck while crossing the Great Mountains. A great storm gripped the main airship and flung it far from its course. The mighty ship was badly damaged. The smaller sections were torn from the main craft, never to be seen again. Many of the expedition's leaders were lost to the winds. The fraction of the crew that still survived struggled to keep their ship aloft before finally crashing on the outskirts of a once thriving metropolis. A city once called Chicago. Broken, scattered, and scarred, they took stock of the situation and once again squared their shoulders to the task ahead. The Brotherhood had much to offer the surrounding villages. They traded advanced medicines in exchange for food and labor. They traded protection from bandits in exchange for new recruits. In time, their ranks began to swell. Separated by distance and ideology from the main Brotherhood forces, the minority was free to forge a new Brotherhood of Steel, one that reflected the ideals they had strived for all along. However, one's future in the wasteland is never certain, for an old power has awakened, also bent on making this land its own. Life in the Brotherhood is about to change.
And here I was hoping that maybe just watching the tutorial would clock up the entire 2 hours there and we wouldn't have to get through this. Okay, time for the segment that really puts the cracks in the facade of I Love Streaming. It's Punishment Games. I've got two of them up today. 175 and 176. We're kicking it off first with Fallout Tactics. This game was submitted by Dark Young. He knows I can't stand Fallout. I streamed some original Fallout, I think as another Punishment game, not too long ago. And I really hate it. Feels like the worst parts of Diablo and Jagged Alliance mulched together in an incredibly uninspired environment. But I do my best not to turn down Punishment games, so we're going into it. Let's see what this has to offer. The setup for this game was pretty nightmarish. Like all old games, they do not like to be streamed. It's currently running dedicated full screen on a screen that's much too large for it, but this should work somewhat once we get into game. I don't know who all these jerks are, so I'm just going to randomly select. Ugh. Okay, right. We'll take you. Let's get into it.
Pinhead! Alright, you mutated redneck green-skinned sacks of irradiated flesh, listen up! I am Paladin Rychek. I am in charge of training you backward maggots in the art of war and survival. In my time in the Brotherhood, I have personally trained more than 50 initiates, and I am proud to say almost 14 of them are still alive and kicking. The elders have ordered me to mold you flabby, hip-slapping, berry-picking, rat-rubbing Brahmin kissers into capable warriors. And I am going to do it, even if it kills you. I will teach you how to eat, sleep, walk, talk, shoot, spit like a Brotherhood soldier. First level of training will be recruitment detail. You'll go to the surrounding villages and see what able-bodied primates are ready for an honest life's work. It is your duty to remind the village elders that if they want continued protection from the scum of this world, they will uphold their end of the bargain by providing resources and their best and brightest for Brotherhood training. Now get your weak-kneed, superstitious, soft-skinned, uneducated butts to the armory. You will be issued basic weapons and armor. There are 3 simple rules to follow with Brotherhood equipment. If you damage your weapon, you will spend a week in the box. If you damage your armor, you will spend a week in the box. If you lose either, I'll kill you myself. And one final thing, ladies. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel.
At ease, Initiate. My name is General Barnaky. I will be giving you your orders before every mission. But before that, I'd like to personally welcome you aboard. Considering that the Brotherhood basic training attrition rate is 85%, you should be very proud of yourself. Now, on to business. 2 nights ago, raiders invaded the resource-rich tribal village of Brahmanwood. Their losses have been heavy, and they are now ready to accept the Brotherhood's conditions for protection. We will return their lands and rescue these primitive people in exchange for food and a portion of their older children for new recruits. We must expand our ranks to meet our objectives, which makes every village count. I don't know what is driving the raiders this close to our base of operations, but they have been punishing the surrounding area. Brahmanwood is one of many villages that is now occupied by raiders. The inhabitants that did not escape have been slain or imprisoned. Make no mistake, Initiate, they have killed a fair amount of our brothers. Do not underestimate them. You will take your squad to Brahmanwood, locate and eliminate the leader of the group of raiders. Once he is removed, his followers will surely fall into disarray. You will then use the Brotherhood's superior might and intellect to butcher the remaining criminals. This is a standard assault mission, so consult the map in your Pip-Boy for the latest intelligence on the area. One more thing, warrior. You must ensure that the village elder survives. He is the key to our plans for this town. According to the local tribal custom, he alone deals with outsiders. Without him, we can have no agreement with the rest of the tribe. Dismiss.
All right, thank you. Our drill sergeant, or whoever he is already quite a nice breath of fresh air in the game, but I'm certain that breath is about to get stale pretty much now. So I cannot WASD. Maybe S is save. I can't even arrow key. It is exclusively edge scrolling. Ooh, okay, right. These must be our characters, all 3 of them. We've got... Oh god, that's loud. Here I was thinking things were a bit quiet. There we go. Right, so who we got? Snake, Farsight, and Stitch. That's our Snake. We have what appears to be a knife, and what appears to be another melee weapon, an axe handle. It still has this weird AP system, and yes, the menus are all tiny. Oh man, am I gonna have to call back the very little knowledge of original Fallout that I have. Here we go, you have a knife and a gun. I hope that gun comes with unlimited ammo. And you also have knife and gun. It's a rifle, I'm sure it's gonna shoot for further. And then there's the village elder who is not allowed to die. So, what was that briefing again? Think of it as Xenonauts dressed in a very ugly bag. No, as best I can tell, this is real-time tactics. I mean, everything is moving around, even when we are not, so it doesn't appear to be turns or anything, which does make me wonder how the AP system works. Well, let's try a hand at just shooting this scuzzbucket to death. We are just a clown, apparently. Are you gonna shoot? No, only the rifleman is shooting, so there must be a low range on this pump-action shotgun. A range which I don't think is visualized at all, but he went down without a fight. So let's go and take out the dog and the patrolling guard. A lot of buttons down here that I don't really understand. What is this? Sentry mode defensive? And we can set thresholds for aggression. And then there's, I guess, standing, kneeling, and prone. And then there are these other buttons that I... Oh, inventory. Oh god, we do have bullets. Okay. Okay. Are we being shot at? I cannot really tell. Why don't you just move on up a bit? Oh, he's coming for us. That's fine, I guess. That's one very dead dog. And hopefully that's a very dead him soon. Are you gonna actually fight him, or just stand there like a moron? Yeah, there we go. So Snake took a bit of a bullet, but otherwise we're okay. This is far from exhilarating gameplay. I'd rather be playing Chaos Gate. So okay, there's no friendly fire. Well, thank God. Dogs and patrol guards basically Hitman Go. I was thinking about Hitman Go earlier. It was quite fun. Okay, so this looks all sandbaggy and fortified, so maybe a frontal assault is a poor idea. I wonder if I can get around here. No, that looks like do not pass area. But we have a door here. Let's kick down this door. A locked door. Perhaps we can pump action shotgun the door open. Why did you just shoot there? I'm aware it's locked. Let's get rid of it. You've got a Beretta. You've got a stim pack. I wonder if I can use a stim pack to heal. What about the first aid kit? Alright, Snake, let's check you out. You've got an inventory. You've got Brotherhood script, which looks like money. Healing. When injected, it does immediate healing. Okay, can we use that? Maybe. Okay, use your healing stim on yourself, Snake. So good. Got it all figured out. Now how about we actually give you a gun? Yeah, there we go. But we're sure we don't want to open this door. Okay, fine. Let's go and take a full frontal assault that will surely go poorly for us. Big Dog comes in and says, I like your streams. You're going to change that attitude today. Of that, I'm fairly certain. Alright, so I want this raider very dead. Yeah, we immediately got a shot on him, I think. So let's just mosey right on up and just start shredding him with bullets. Okay, that's pretty good. Farsight took a bit of a dinging. Does that mean that Farsight would benefit from healing themselves? I'm sure they'll be fine for a little while. Maybe this is like that World War II game I played not too long ago where deaths are quite impactful and carry on for the rest of the... Oh god, kill him. Oh wow. Who would have thought close-up pump-action shotgun's pretty good? Farsight, claim the goodies in that chest. There are 762s, but I'm not playing State of Decay today. But you apparently use 762s, I'm assuming in your hunting rifle. So, give me all of those, please. Okay, stim packs, then I'm certainly going to be making use of that. I got a lot of stims. And a house key. Alright, better remember that you have the house key. And if you're going to be having so much on you, why don't we have you stim thyself? You stim on self, supposedly severely wounded. Now you're fine. There we go, learning all about stims from the Long Dark has paid off. Now maybe we can go in through this door and start blazing down. So Dark Young, since you're around, why don't you tell us what inspired you to choose Fallout Tactics as your punishment game? I mean, there has to be something inspired in this experience, because it's certainly not the game. Right, Farsight, that door you got, is it going to open up this? That key, rather. Key for the door? Yeah, wow. Advanced concepts paying off here. Nice of that person to just stand there and take it, though. Thought I saw someone else over here, but perhaps I was... Oh, golly gocks.
Your last breath is a pathetic attempt to clear your blood-filled lungs. If only you had another chance.
Well, that was fast. We just got shot to shreds, and that's the end of that. I want you to experience the joys of Fallout by getting you to play all the bad ones. So every single Fallout game, that's a lot of Fallout, Dark Young. Well, wasn't that fun? It was not. We're already right back to the start, and was there any like auto-saving that we can use? It says quick save. How quick a save was it? Not very. Yeah, there's no timer. This game is running in full screen dedicated. I am not tabbing out unless I absolutely have to. I know this gameplay started at 4:10, and as is often the case, I give games a shake for about 2 hours in the punishment system. Alright, let's try that again. Lock and load, and block and unload. You know, the enemies seem to be getting down when they attack. Perhaps we would benefit from doing the same. But now we appear not to be shooting him at all. I was going to stop at Brotherhood of Steel and not getting to do 3, New Vegas, 4, and 76, but I guess he wants those also. Now I'd be happy to never play a Fallout game ever again, because I think they're rubbish. Okay, there we go. Keep on keeping on. This do not switch off lever. Actually, what are my other things? I got a skill dex. Bye bye dog. I feel a little bad about that. Let's very slowly advance. It does feel quite Jagged Alliance-y, except without the constant one-liners. Okay, well there goes Farsight. Snake, you wanna make sure you're not dying there? With your 1 stim? I'm not sure how the AP system works, given that everything seems to be fairly real-time here. Going to be 2 hours of this level, isn't it? Possibly. There's quite a bit to this level, and I can't seem to get past the first part so far. Come on, just walk on over and shoot this raider dead. walk over with a sword? Snake, you're dying. Okay, there we go. Out of ammo for the H&K. I see, I see. You've got a lot of these stimmy things. How about you stim up our friend? Because if Snake goes, that's game, set, and match, apparently. Change all this menuing and UI stuff, I'm surprised it's running in real time. Kind of seems to go against the game doing that. Okay, Snake's getting shot immediately. And we're just shanking him. I was hoping we would shoot him like that. There we go, just take it all. Okay, can we get in and attack without being killed so quickly? Oh god, snake, 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 not good, not good, get out of there. Very calmly walk your way out of there. This feels so bizarre. Right, come on, heal thyself. And since if you die it's game over, heal thyself entirely. And let's get back in, I guess. Slowly and menacingly advance. Okay, just stare at him then, that's fine. Right, just let him get away. How do we get over and around this anyway? Open the gate, perhaps? Alright, there we go, but Snake, there might be some goodies in that shelf for you. There are, actually. Give and heal thyself. Goodness, this is something that could be deemed enjoyable at some point. Right, there we go. Do you not believe in reload? Oh no, he's completely out of ammo. Alright, this is becoming a problem. Perhaps we can loot the dead body, see what he had. No, I just did not like this, says Young, or I wouldn't have put it on your list. Is that to be believed? Right, tell you what, we have a 9mm. Actually, why don't we just take it all? Our weight limit is huge. So, goodbye shotgun. Hello, triple. What about you, Snake? Maybe you could equip something that's a little less of a joke. That uses 9mm, and I have 7.62s. Don't I have any kind of actual gun here? Broken bottle, cola, a happy thigh. You know, if I went back and grabbed my dead cohort's rifle, I could actually shoot from a distance. And whilst you're moving over there, let me see how this stuff works. We're 19 apparently. Oh god, it's still got that lengthy list of horrible WRPG skills. Okay. Found wandering the wastelands by the Brother Scouts. Yeah, good for you. Did I see a bartending skill? No, I saw a barter skill. Eliminate the raider leader. That's all we have to do. How hard could it be? I liked this a lot when it first came out, but thinking on it now, it was really the setting, not the game, says Modo. You know, the game is certainly unimpressive so far. Imagine it's 2001 and it's Friday night, but you sit at home because you have no friends, no money to buy other games, and some hobo threw a copy of this game at you while he was drunk. Yeah, no, I don't think this could be enjoyable. Right, come on, give me that rifle. Grab rifle, equip rifle, take loads of rifle rounds, take 9mm bullets as well, take the stim as well. Done. Alright, let's see what we can make of this. And now we very slowly walk back. Is this a punishment game because it's bad, or because Jake won't like it, says Nephrali? I'm inclined to believe it's both. As I often say, a good punishment game should be at least one of three things. It should be punishing for me to play, punishing for the audience to watch, or extremely difficult, and a really good punishment game is multiple of those. Potentially even all three. Best example of all three in recent times is... Get out of here. Coronation Street and the Mystery of the Missing Hot Pot Recipe. Now, that game was God's gift to punishment games. Hang on, he's nursing some bullet wounds. He goes over and he just yawns? What's this guy all about? Also, could you please use your gun so we don't just walk up and menacingly look at people? Whatever, I'm here to take out the leader, not whatever you are. You look to be just some grunt. Nobody hiding in here to jump me, are there? So, what's this? The AP bar that just charges up as we stand still. For what purpose? What do we have here? A voodoo doll and some healing powder? Yeah, I'll take it. And let's go out and, I don't know, kill some dogs. Oh dear. Yeah, there you go. I tell you, ever since we lost the dead weight, we've been doing quite a bit better. Let's go and see what the dog has. Does he have 5 gold coins on him? No, it's just a dead dog carcass. A bit sad. I do not like killing dogs in games, but... well, they had it coming. They were not good dogs. So far, this is punishing in the way that paint drying is. Whoa, steady on now. Dark Young's usually the first one to say that boring punishment games are absolutely the worst. Surely he wouldn't submit one himself. No. His taste is above and beyond. Right, I wonder if this is one of those old games where you're expected to pretty much find quick save and quick load to left and right mouse buttons. Let's see. There is save game. I don't know if I want to commit to Farsight being dead, but she really didn't contribute anything to the game, so... yabba da da da, and on we go. I never really liked the Fallout universe. Everything is destroyed and rusty and radiated, but this weird futuristic 50s culture. I think that's the point? But I don't know, I don't get Fallout either. I don't see the appeal. It's like, what if we just made everything look really awful? That's not very compelling to me. Okay, there we go. Raider down, but So almost are we. Keep those stems flowing, I guess. Boy, the UX, and this is grim. What year was this? Somebody mentioned the year 2000 and something, so perhaps we can forgive. Alright, back in we go to the people that are mysteriously just standing around waiting for us to kill them. That's a lot of them, actually. Okay, are they all just gonna sit around here? Maybe these are slaves. Yeah, they're thanking me, so... Yeah, I thought I had to kill all these people, but perhaps not. Praise the Brotherhood indeed. Workbench contains lockpicks, crowbar, a scalpel, and a plunger. A plunger? Oh, whatever, just take it all. In true Western RPG fashion, we'll fill up our inventory with useless garbage. Of course, some of it will be useful, and we won't really have any idea what. Oh, hang on, grabbing the raider. Feels pretty Morrowind, this. As in, hit enemy, but you miss. Spear gun. 9 mils, spear gun, bolt. Well, you know, what's the harm? Maybe we can take all this stuff and keep it in our overall inventory. Maybe for loadouts. And up here we have 12 gauge shotty shells and some mentats. Oh Jesus. We are not safe in here. Snake, would you mind healing up? Very unaggressive people out there. Should I be glad or not? I don't know. Alright, get down and get shooting. Sticks and stones, my friend. Alright, if I were the raider boss, where would I be? On my throne of skulls, no doubt. I don't see anything like that, but maybe there'll be something over there. This is awful. Right, come on, come on. Take him down, Sunshine, and don't get taken down, Sunshine. You gonna shoot that? Are you gonna open that? It's locked, but didn't I pick up some lockpicks? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go in and make his life miserable. Oh, well, oh, he's already dead, okay. Guess I can work with that. Brass Knuckles 762s again. Don't I rather like 762? I don't actually know who I'm controlling here. It's Snake. Did I get Snake the big gun? Well, that gun. Yeah, sure. Take that then. However, I would like Stitch to get back to his shotgunning. That pistol doesn't seem too effective. And you had some 12 gauges for me. That seems quite effective in a jam. Okay, a whole lot of shotties. Flaky Molotov. Okay, we're getting more and more state decay by the moment. I'll take that stuff. I'll let my cohort take the shotty shells. Which are very light. And then I'll wonder how I'm meant to get through this door. I thought we had lockpicks for this situation. Aha! Alright, since I do think it's that kind of game, let's save and save often. If there's a quick save ability, I don't know what it is. Let's carry on. You know, Baron, this seems so incredibly far away from your kind of game. I'm surprised you'd have any love for it. Then again, you've spent many hundreds of hours at Battle Brothers, so I guess many bets are off. Okay, see, there we go. Short-range shotgun blast seems to utterly emancipate. Let's not fear their shooting. We're too far away from them. And those are just crappy raiders. Just get inside the building and we'll be safe. Surely. These blown out walls will keep us safe. Unless their elevated position helps them out more than I think. And hold still. Snake. Heal Snake. There we go. Let's get back to business. Find Raider Boss. Destroy Raider Boss. Oh, oh. Alright, up a bit, Snake. You're feeling the burn. Snake, you're still feeling the burn. That's the spirit. Where in the world is this Raider Boss? It's the whole reason we're going through this whole facade. Snake, you gonna heal yourself? There we go. Jeez. If Jake manages to complete this level, I owe you $20. Well, I have been known to make 20 currency go from hand to hand. Now, if I had to guess, the Raider Boss is over there. It looks like a very bossy kind of place. War never changes. War does change quite a bit. A couple of them moping about here. Let's go all downy frowny and I know you're there. I know you're there. You bore me to tears. Alright, this is a little dangerous, folks. Get prone. Snake, it's a little dangerous out there. Get yourself a... Oh, well, never mind. You're not going to give me that spiel about birds pecking away at my bones? No, they say that for the better Fallout games. Alright, back we go. Yeah, crikey, I gotta make my walk of shame again. Right, come on. Blocked. Ah, there we go. God, this gameplay is insipid. But not too long ago I got this YouTube comment going on about the merits of Jagged Alliance. So I guess this kind of gameplay does appeal to somebody. It's very slow, very bulky, and I find it very hard to care about any of this stuff. And there's just something about the point blank missing that's putting me very much in mind of... Morrowind. And nobody likes Morrowind. Anybody who claims they do is just deluding themselves. They're even in on it. Come on, Snake, heal Snake. Oh, I played XCOM, I really don't like it. Old and new. Actually, I didn't play old. I've watched a lot of the old stuff we played, and quite confident that it wouldn't be for me. The Xenonauts does the nice thing and acknowledge that if you're point blank, it's not a very fun experience to suddenly have your shots missed, so they get away with all that, or rather they do away with it. In my experience though, Xenonauts 2 has brought it back. So in Xenonauts 2 you get that fun experience of I'm right next to them but I still miss. Come on, chaps. I give you a bazillion rounds to that gun and you can't reload it. Manual reload's a bit of a lark. This game feels so early 2000s, but not in a good strongholdy kind of way. In a horrible Fallouty kind of way. This is actually one of my favorites, says Polak, but it's not noob friendly. Oh yeah, who would have thought East of the Berlin Wall, terrible choice of games. Come on, shuffle your way around. What are you doing? Why are you just going over to him? Well, whatever, he's down. Snake heal Snake, and then Snake heal Stitch. You are now technically east of the Berlin Wall. Aha, but you see, I came here after there was no more Berlin Wall. Right, up and at him. And once I mosey on down here, I'll make another save, so we don't have to go through this rigmarole again. And then we can proceed to get shot to shreds here. The only thing that I'm somewhat looking forward to in this game is the mission dialogue. It was kind of fun. Absolutely nothing else in this game has been fun. There are quite a few games that people love and Jake hates, but the main thing is we all love forcing Jake to suffer through them. As I often say, the reason I like to have the punishment game system around, even if the punishment games themselves are often a whole heap of ass and chips, is that it adds a new dynamic to doing the weekly one-shot challenge. The sting of failure wouldn't hurt quite so much if I didn't have this to look forward to. Surely you can hit him from there. You've got a rifly thing. Cannot be touched. No, Raider, you're already almost dead. Although I guess Stitch can't really hit you with a shotgun from this range. Alright, well, if you want to run away... Oh, you don't even have a chance of hitting from there, come on. In fact, you know what? Enough of this kind of proning around. Go and power walk over there. He's unlikely to make a good shot. We, on the other hand, shall emancipate. Let him take that shot, and then... God's sake, why do they not reload? What the hell are you doing? I don't know. Well, you figure that out. Snake will continue doing the healing roll. And let's continue to assume... I don't know, how do I reload this thing? Left click, reload R. Left click, reload R. Out of ammo. God, I thought I picked up about 20 rounds of that thing, but I guess we shredded our way through them. So instead, take a Beretta. And Snake has the 9mm, right? You do. Can we just drop them on the ground? You take them, you reload. Let's go and ruin this guy's day. How is this only level 1? How many levels are there in this game for it to be this hard at level 1? It's nearly been an hour out of the 2 of them. Some old games just don't mess around from the get-go. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Why, these days we'd call it getting filtered, I believe.
Here. I don't recall giving out invites to Brotherhood of Steel Dogs. I bet my boss will give me all the promotion and props I need after I bring him some Brotherhood slaves. Let's see what you trained monkeys can show, little old Horace.
Well, I can show you my ability to... and then bring you all out to my choke point of death. Which you don't appear to be falling for, so... Instead I will keep Stitch operational. Apparently we cannot reach Stitch. Right. Get down and turn him inside out. Doesn't look very inside outy. Come on, there you go. Walk out. Snake, make with those heels. Yeah, it might conceivably be a problem if we have limited resources between fights. Knocked out? Well, finish the fight! Okay, maybe you don't want to. Yeah, there we go. Hey, do I still have a Molotov? Yeah, I want you to throw a Molotov. Yeah, I got a funny feeling this isn't working out. Okay, there was an attempt. Didn't necessarily go well. Certainly hope the first aid kit works. Use first aid kit on almost dead Snake. There we go. Back up and fighting fit. Keep that thing reloaded. Everything reloaded. Alright, what else is an option here? Perhaps the MP5 H&K is better in this tight area. It fires... I don't even know what, actually. 9 mils. But you've got all the 9 mils, Stitch. How about you share some? Actually, no. We don't have enough of those to go around. However, if Snake were to go in and raid that corpse, it seemed to have a pretty powerful gun. Right, Raider, don't mind me. I'm just taking... Just take everything. Take everything. Get back a bit. And then reload that. With hopefully what we just found. Alright, now I feel more than ready. Let's go and kill them all. Right, squat your way over, and that Raider boss won't know what hit him. But we'll know. It's us. Hang on, that's not Raider, that's... Or rather, that's not Raider boss, that's just Raider. There's Horus.
I may have underestimated your abilities. Oh, wipe that grin off your face. Your Brotherhood is no different from us. We both take what we want from these savages. If you think your cause is any more selfless than ours, you're sadly mistaken.
I don't. I'm doing this because I want to live.
You've completed the objectives for this mission. Proceed to the exit grid to leave this mission.
I will do that, but this Raider's going down. Why are people talking about height chat stuff? I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, what? Well, I guess that last remaining Raider decided to wipe us out. We gotta go back in. New function where you can pay money to pin a message. That's something new they had about half a year ago.
Well,
It was awful then and it's awful now.
I don't...
There we go. It was a bit difficult for us. Come on, let's get fully tanked up for this. There we go. Hype Chat is paying money to temporarily pin like super chats. Yes. That must have been added pretty... Well, I know it was trialing for a while, but they must have added it in good and proper quite recently. Need to find a way to disable that then. Right. Back in we go. Oh god, Stitch is buying it. You know, this is kind of like the breaching operations in a Xenonauts UFO, except with none of the fun involved. See if I can't jump over and grab myself some 9mm while I'm at it. That's the Spirit. And then Vamoose. Now Stitch, I'm going to be relying on you to be dishing out the heals. Okay, now I don't want to keep going through this, so save and save often will remain my mantra. To rush in and deal with this mission. And there we go again. Yoshi-san, if the weekly one-shot isn't on the schedule, then it means I haven't picked it yet. And I haven't picked it yet. Right, once more under the breach. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Can we continue on? No, we cannot, because Snake is dying. Run out. Run away. Stitch. Help us out. Keep pumping him full of drugs. Keep thinking about State of Decay, and how much happier we are playing State of Decay. Yeah, rifle seems a bit better for this one though, at a distance. That's pretty good that they can get down behind cover and not be spotted. Kind of mitigates their risk quite a bit, whilst increasing my own. But that's alright, Stitch got our back. Okay. You're going down, friend. All your puny friends are dead. Now you will be too.
I may have underestimated your abilities.
There we go.
You've completed the objectives for this mission. Proceed to the exit grid to leave this mission.
Yeah, even our drill sergeant sounds bored. Right, where's the exit area anyway? Locked, huh? I don't suppose any of these raiders have lockpicks on them, do they? I wonder to what effect being a loot goblin is useful here. Horus, he has a Colt, 45 cals, a cleaver, a house key, well whatever, just take it all. Never know when this stuff will be useful, or if we even get to keep it. As for where we go, I'm guessing this green spot is the get out of jail free area. And the house key probably opens up that door. Why it's called a house key, I don't know. How does the skill dex work? These appear to be buttons. Oh, we use the sneak skill. We use the lockpick skill. I don't know how these work at all, so I will ignore them. Seems like the right thing to do. Not even taking our friend's corpse with us. I mean, she went down real fast. It's useful if you intend to play the game. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know how, and I'm not going to faff around with it. Simple as that.
Mission complete, warrior. You have dealt with the raiders without hesitation and without mercy. Well done. Every defeat we hand them lessens their numbers and increases our realm of influence. The primitives you saved will be thankful and fearful of the Brotherhood in the future. This is important since the village must learn to live by our strict rules and thus be free. I have to admit it's been a while since an initiate performed so solidly in his first mission. The fact that your actions prevented the loss of a single primitive's life speaks volumes of your ability. To show their respect, they renamed their Brahmin stud after you. The Brotherhood, however, will look favorably on you for your next review. What I fail to understand is how you let a fellow initiate perish. You were given ample men and equipment to complete the job without suffering any Brotherhood fatalities. But the fault might be mine in putting you in charge of the squad. In either case, I will be watching you closely to ensure that I made the right decision. You're dismissed.
Well, that was very nice. She went and got herself killed. Oh, God, I remember this from traveling around in the original Fallout here. You mentioned something about Brahmin Wood? Oh, that's where we just were, weren't we? Alright, what's the bunker have for us? God only knows. Okay. Okay. Is this the base of operations? Seems awfully empty. Seems to have a lot of jacuzzis though. In fact, the jacuzzi to bed situation seems all out of whack. Maybe I shouldn't be telling them how to run their operation. What the heck are we doing here anyway? Maybe we can just roam around for the hell of it? Have an awful lot of freedom for an initiate. Also, it gave us loads of encounter. Rad scorpions. And how can that even be a problem? I am somewhat concerned, though, that our inventories are the same as when we did that mission, so it sounds like what you want to do is loot everything. Which I don't think befits these games particularly well. It's why I particularly enjoyed the fact that in Xenonauts, you just grabbed everything at the end of the mission. You didn't need to worry about picking things up. Unless, of course, you were abandoning mission, but that's on you. Well, this isn't good. It was far from good. Okay, what am I even doing around here, though? Getting raided, it seems, but it looks as though one can just walk over to the green zone and be fine. Quick keys. That's way too much to read. I'm not bothering with that. No briefing, no dialogue, something resembling a map. Boot camp. Okay. Azeroth beckons. No, we've still got a good full hour of this to go. We've only been playing for an hour. Raiders and citizens. Ooh, perhaps they have stuff for us. Lock and roll, lock and load. Did you have to do anything special to get this game to run on a modern PC? Well, it kept crashing at first, and then I installed a widescreen patch from PC Gaming Wiki. And, well, okay, going off the beaten path does not seem to be doing very well for us. After I installed that, I could go into the game options, set it to a reasonable resolution, and then play it as fairly normal. Okay, I have no idea what I'm actually meant to be doing here. There's no one inside the bunker as far as I can tell. If there is, they're hiding. Wait, maybe they are there and I just can't see them because you don't tend to see people that are outside of your field of view. I'll give that a go, I guess. Hey, well, look at that. They were here all along. An unhurt warrior. A wounded warrior who says, "Don't eat the stew." Source, trust me. Quartermaster.
I'm Octavius. I oversee your equipment. You will sign for all equipment issued. You will not leave until I am satisfied with your full compliance to regulations. Is that understood? Good. Now that you know the drill, let's get down to business.
Okay. Certainly got a lot of items here. I don't know what I'd be giving you. Do you like mentats? A pillbox of mind-altering chemicals to increase memory-related functions. Yeah, why don't you just take those? Did I take the offer? I don't think I did.
Back again, are we? Excellent. I trust that you've taken good care of your equipment.
There we go, we gotta hit the offer button to accept the offer. Alright, well, let's go and see if we have a job to do. I don't even know why we're here, to be honest. We just are. What a very not exciting game. Doesn't even particularly feel that punishing. I mean, there's punishing aspects to it, but it's more just down to being an old jank game than anything else. But I know Young has a very deep soft spot for Fallout.
Welcome, warrior. I am the personnel yeoman for the Brotherhood. If you want to put together a squad, you talk to me. So, what can I do for you?
Well, I did lose somebody, and honestly I would like to have a team that's a lot more than just 3, so could I just, like, take everybody? Give me Torn, give me Robin, and give me Brian, and give me Down syndrome. There we go. Now I've got a team! But where do we even take this team? General Barnaky, talk to me.
At ease, warrior. We've underestimated the tenacity of these raiders. Shortly after your victory, the bandits have managed to kidnap the village elder. This is no doubt an attempt to break the spirit of Brahmanwood while they're still suffering from their recent losses. Fortunately, one of our informants within the raider camp has located the tribal father. It appears that the raiders are holding him on the outskirts of the broken town of Freeport, in a medium-sized encampment. Your mission is to journey to Freeport, rescue the elder, and get out. Our informant should still be in the area, and he can be identified by the red armor he wears. So you should be able to distinguish him from the other raiders. But remember, while the informant is paid handsomely for his services, he is not a brother of steel and will not stand by your side if matters get complicated. Gather your squad. You are to depart as soon as possible. Dismissed.
I'm actually seeing some good elements to this game. Sure, it's painful to play, but I'm immediately liking the idea that you are doing your bartering with stuff that you pick up on the field to equip your team, and you're free to equip them as you see fit, and gather them up as you see fit. Doesn't make it enjoyable, but it does show that maybe if I had this game in 2001, or whenever this came out, it might have made it a soft spot for me. But no, we're playing it 22 years later, and it's just pretty awful feeling. Right, what do our people have? Oh god, I get them completely naked. Oh. You know that point when you're playing a game and you suddenly realize you've got a lot of tedious work to do just to continue on with it? Never an inviting feeling. Oh, I really can't be ringed to do that. Pick up guns from guys you kill. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I have some stuff that I could drop for them on me right now. Like an Uzi. What does the Uzi fire? How should I check now? Uzis fire 9 mils, right? Let's believe it. Alright, Stitch, you're fine. Torn, you want to grab the 9 mils and the Uzi? Go single fire with that thing for now. I don't want to burn through all of my ammo just yet. Stitch, do you have anything worth giving out to these people? You know, I quite liked it when you used the pump action shotgun, but I'm out of shells for it. Why don't you keep your knife on you, have your shotgun on you, Ditch the pistol, ditch the, both the pistols then, ditch the bullets to the pistol, head on over to the armorer, or the quartermaster, and then Jojo can grab the 9mm and a pistol. Just one Beretta, please. And then you are somewhat ready to rock and roll. And Snake, did you have another gun for somebody else? You got a lot of crap organizing. This is going to be a pain. The Colt 45. Ditch that with the 45 rounds. And hey, you had all the shotgun shells. Suffice to say, you ate all those pies. In spite of that, could I please have some shotty shells? I don't need a ton of them, just give me like 25 of them, please. Do I have the money for that? No. What if I also gave you a doctor bag? I might regret that, but sure. Alright. Snake, move away from the gun. Brian, take the gun. Robin, take a Beretta, although there are no bullets for it. Okay. Ditch, grab those. Robin, equip that gun even though there's no ammo for it. And Ditch, do you have 9mm on you? No, you don't. Alright, good enough, let's go. Oh, I have tried double clicking Sam whatever the hell that name is. I have tried double clicking. There was nothing to be had when double clicking. Alright, let's save so we don't have to do with that again. And get moving. And hope we don't run into some tubular scorpions.
At ease, warrior. We've underestimated the tenacity of these raiders. Shortly after you...
I heard it all before. Right. Get down, be aggressive, be, as long as you have a 1 in 3 chance of hitting, take a shot, and let's go. I wonder if they automatically pop up and take shots. You're certainly not taking that shot, are you? Right, run up to him and give him what's for. Actually, I think this is all, okay, are we just strolling up that? A couple of these guys are ready to drop, we need to get back. Please folks, leg it. Alright, Stitch, you're dying. My god, healing is tedious. Torn, you're also dying. And Joe doesn't feel so good either. There's an option called Smart Running, I think. I did not see such a thing. Then again, I don't think I even looked at this, did I? Hey, there's fast turn-based. And there's turn-based. There we go. Whoa, look at that running they do now. Amazing. Alright, how about you run over here or something? Give them all what's for. Now it feels a bit more like an army. Yeah, just kick in. There we go. This just became very silly. Okay, was it Joe who had pretty much nothing on him? Or her? Perhaps you could go and grab yourself something here. Like some much needed 9mm. And a switchblade. Okay, very good. How's everyone else doing? Sure, you would reload if you had ammo for it. Why don't you go and raid one of those raiders? Would be risky for you, Robin, I know, but I have some brass knuckles. And some meaty jerky? Sure. Oh, this is more like it. 9mm, pretty please. And just for backup, have that, 7.62. Oh, there, what are you up to? A lot of people are just low on ammo now, aren't they? They don't seem particularly smart in how they reload or switch weapons, not that I can tell at least. Alright. Something resembling an attack force here. Save and save often. Okay, not long until we're in the large world of Azeroth. The ever-evolving world of Azeroth. Alright, get up and just get mincing them. Pretty clever of them to spread out like that, but unfortunately they'll get mobbed all the same. You know, getting running unlocked is a real game changer. Wish I could keep better track of who has what. Alright, go and grab some much needed weapons and such. 9mm for you. And a gun that you can actually use. And switchblade so you don't have to just be kicking everyone all the time. Hmm. 9mm. Those 7.62s, they are. Alternative to kicking, and there's just a weapon. Alright, good enough. Should we go and talk to our informant friend?
Keep it quiet, and I'll tell you what I know. They've got this tribal father stashed away in one of the tents. I can't be sure which one exactly, but he's definitely here. I suggest you do this while everyone's still plastered. We just came back from a successful raid, and everyone's been either drinking or helping themselves to the prisoners. That's all I have for you. I'm not gonna deliver him to you for what you're paying me. Oh, and by the way, we never met. So don't try to talk to me again. I could get killed for helping you. Or worse.
Okay, leave you be, and we'll just continue to go around and curb stomp. You said in one of these tents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tents. Or are there more? It's just one of those. I mean, maybe we can just run in, grab, and go. That wouldn't be unthinkable, would it? How do we even get in there? Good. Continue doing that. Please help. I'm not here to help any prisoner other than the one I've been tasked to get. And that is... Oi, oi, oi. None of that. Hey, just let me in. Let me in. My village needs me. Alright. Elder, come with me.
Brahmin god of rescue, you're here. The scoundrels clubbed me from behind while I was making water in the woods, then put me in a sack. A sack! Me! It's obvious that these Cretans were never taught to respect elders. I can tell you little more, but I know that braggart of a raider leader hides his ill-gotten treasures in his tent. Perhaps it might be worth your while to pay him a visit. I am ready to leave. Talk to me again when it is safe for me to dash to safety.
I'd say it's pretty safe right now.
Alarm! Intruders in the camp! Wake up, you pissant sons of bitches! I swear I'll cut the balls off anyone I don't see fighting! Get up, you curs! If they escape, God help me, I'll burn the motherfucking still to the ground!
There we go. Just go out to safety. You'll be fine. We'll do much the same.
You have allowed the town father to perish. Failure is unacceptable in the Brotherhood of Steel. Try again, warrior.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's not safe for him to go. Fairly dies swiftly, doesn't he? On the plus side, it wasn't me dying this time. Come to think of it, I wonder if I can get around without raising the alarm. Oh no, for some reason I can't go around here. But I could come down here. Maybe just curb stomp all these raiders. Oh, they're going out to raise the alarm, I dare to say. Damn it, how dare they know how to run?
Intruders in the camp!
It's okay, if we simply get back here, they'll never know what hit them. Oh geez, they are ready for it, aren't they? That's okay, there goes Torn apparently, I'm sure that's not a problem. Losses are to be expected. Aren't we told that the attrition rate of even basic training is 85% or so? Fight through the pain, everyone. Fight through the pain. Actually, boy, there's a lot more of them than I thought. The amount of people that we can bring into our team is limited. I bet it is. Right, back we go. Everybody's in dire need of some healing, so who has all the healing? That doesn't look like healing. Stitch. Stitch has one heal, which he will use on Snake, because Snake is the entire game. I think that's it for healing. Which is a little unfortunate, because we're dead in one shot, more or less. Well, let's go for it. We go, crippled them. Oh dear. Alright, run for it. Okay, never mind. Oh, jeez. I'm sure a slow and deliberate approach would work better here, but that's just so boring. But tactics games tend to be. I can't think of many tactics games that I've really enjoyed. Would we count Disgaea? I do like Disgaea, but more for the powerful theming than anything else. Right. I was hoping I could just murder the people in their sleep before they get up and alert everybody. But that didn't work. Maybe because I was opening fire and waking everybody up. Oh gosh, they got on that fast.
Alarm! Intruders in the camp!
Is that a rapier? Oh no, just a spear. Potentially for the spear gun. Maybe this can be handled by going around really quietly and not using any guns. Might be worth a go. Seems to be the implication here. But that means making sure everybody is equipped off of their weapons. So what do you have? No, I think that's a hammer when I look at it, but it's a plunger. Can't go wrong with a knife. Knife, shiv, punchy fist things, knife, shivy thing. Actually, it's a switchblade. There we go. Now let's see if with this loadout... make yet another save, because redoing this seems like a pain. The whole game's a bit of a pain. Right, perhaps we can swap down and go and deliver justice. Ah, geez, a Fallout strategy game, says Amobi. That's all that's missing is Hexagon. It'd be the ultimate nightmare. It does seem a pretty terrible game. Also, this squatting is taking too long. Let's leg it. Decent. Now, let's see if we can't sneak up on you. No, he was well aware of my game. To get up and run away as we were actively shanking them.
Alarm! Intruders in the camp!
Alright, regroup. We can always shank some more. No, it's not just you, shark killing coconut. This game is not made for modern UI. The screen resolution is killing a lot of the menus. So this running, everything's so fast-paced, it barely feels like a tactics game at all. Feels more like an RTS.
Thank the Brahmin god of rescue you're here.
You have a god of rescue? Alright, you run, and I'm just gonna...
You have allowed the town father to perish. Failure is unacceptable in the Brotherhood of Steel. Try again, warrior!
I was hoping I could just body block all the bullets meant for him, because he seems to go down in one hit. But I could not. Jesus, who enjoys this kind of game? Our Polak friend earlier, apparently, but... maybe they were just trying to convince themselves. Oh, well, there goes the alarm, I think. Yep.
Alarm! Intruders in the...
I don't think this is going to work out for us. I'd be surprised if I actually managed to beat this mission today. Even though I've got another half hour of this to go. The Shank squad isn't feeling so great. Well, Snake's doing a good job of staying alive at least. There we go. Spare me the embarrassment of being seen by the village chief. It seems like a tribal invasion from RimWorld. I had RimWorld on the mind earlier. I think I mentioned in a previous State of Decay run, saying I was excited about Biotech, and then Biotech came out and I just had no excitement. Right. 23rd time a charm. See, they like to run to where their target was and not where their target is. Maybe I could talk to the Ripley prisoner. Maybe they can help out.
Please get me out of here. Please. Get me out of here and I'll pay you back someday. I don't have anything to give you now, but if you ever visit my town, Great Bend, just ask for Ripley and I swear I'll make it up to you. Please. Please don't let them touch me again.
I'll be making them. Oh, you said letting them. Yeah, I'll be letting them. Right. Save after every step of the way. Maybe we could just all sneak by here. Sneaky-like, if you will. If I can get over to the alarm, maybe there's a way to disable the alarm. Okay, yeah, see, there we go, we've broken it. Wait, someone just got shot dead point blank. Okay. We'll take care of our other raidery friend. The shanking shall continue. And now let's see if we can't let our friend out. And if he just legs it without being noticed, it'll be a flawless victory. Oh, okay, no, I think they noticed me. And I think that's the alarm about to go off, but maybe someone can talk to the... oh, it's off.
Brahmin god of rescue you.
Right, you know what? Run before they notice.
Alarm! Intruders in the camp!
Let me know when it's clear enough. Get going. Everybody body block for the ramen. The ramen? The shaman. Whatever the leader is.
You have allowed the town father to perish.
Okay. That was a good idea. Just needed better execution. I should go and break the other alarm, I think. Switch into Xenonaut's turn-based mode, maybe? I guess we should see it in action, shouldn't we? I didn't intend on using it. But let's go turn-based squad. I wonder if this makes the game impossibly slow to play. Oh, that was the end of the turn? Enter Overwatch mode. Right click and... There's a turn... Oh, that's a computer taking their turn. And now it's my turn. So let's go and murder him. People seem to be struggling to get over to him to do the murdering. Badly. Right, everyone's just got the jitters. Have they run out of movement? Did I end my turn? What is this? Okay, that's the computer having taken their turn, including this guy going prone, I think. There we go, you are down and out, and can we go and curb stomp this guy? No, that's as far as you can move? Oh dear lord, this is embarrassing. Bohemian says this somehow seems worse. Yeah, because it's closer to the original Fallout. God-awful games. Ugh. Alright, now do you feel like curb stomping him? Oh yeah, you ran over to him. Good job on that front at least. This is one thing Xenos did very right. Gave you a lot of leeway in how you use your actions per turn. Some actions expensive, some actions cheap. It's up to you how you end up using them. And actually the percentage cost was a good move. I think it was not particularly popular a change with the established player base, but I think it was good. Alright, just get shanking. There we go, knock him down dead, brown bread. This is awful, by the way. Can we just move back and turn off this this setting? I would like you to go and disable that alarm, please. I know you can't reach it, that's why you're going to run over to it. What the hell is wrong with you people? I was quite certain I'd turned off this turn-based stuff. So you're enjoying it, and I've won you over on the Fallout, so I don't think I will ever be won over on the Fallout series. What I've played has been terrible, and what I've seen has looked terrible. I saw that game where you went down into the vault and had your baby snatched away, and I think your wife killed, or maybe the other way around. And I was just looking at it thinking, this just looks awful. Awful to play as a game, awful to experience as a story, just outright awful. Not that this one's appearing to be much better. I do not think Draken is a good game. I am well aware that Draken is a terrible game. I enjoy Draken. There's a very big difference there. I enjoy Draken because of a mix of nostalgia and just how funky the game is. That does not make them good. Okay, so maybe the moment you turn on the turn-based thing, you're not allowed to turn it off for the rest of the mission. Why did one of you just run outside? I don't need to stand to kill you. Boy, if we had this setting on from the start, we'd probably still be on the first mission. This is slow. Come on, I can't believe Dark Young speaks out against so many boring punishment games, and this is what he puts forward. This is a joke, and not a very good one. Nah, still 20 minutes then, Darius. 10 minutes past 6. That's when I know I've been at this for 2 hours. And it hasn't been a good 2 hours. Nah, the game had plenty of intro, and I usually don't start my timers until I have control. Although playing this makes me feel like I've lost control in my life. What is the computer taking so long to do? And how are we failing this? 3 people cornering some guy that's on the floor, stomping him to death, and they can't get it done. Alright, Snake, could you just talk to the village elder then? Or maybe...
Brahmin god of rescue, you're here.
Maybe you can take a shank? Oh, you gave it a go. And I don't think this dashing is going to work out well for you, but at least you can try. Let's try this then. Fast turn-based. How fast does it go? Oh, it just speeds up the animations. Overall, the turn is still proceeding like molasses. Yawning from all the excitement here. Playing a game like this makes me wish I was playing something like Stronghold. You know, that'd be enjoyable. What's this guy made of? Come on, surely you can kill this poor guy. Actually, perhaps not. I think we're all TU'd here. Yeah, you're right, Hi-Fi Panda. This gameplay taps into the same excitement vein that JRPGs do. Which is to say, they do not. There's no excitement to be had. Tits. Oh, no, not you, not you. I don't even know what you're doing out there. Joe, finish the fight. So much for the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, I think that's the village leader, and he's taking a particularly odd path out of here. Deciding to go straight into where all of the enemies are. Probably getting shot to shreds as we speak. But who knows, maybe he'll get lucky and he'll dodge every shot of the whip.
You have allowed the town father to perish. Failure is unacceptable in the Brotherhood of Steel. Try again, warrior.
Okay. Unacceptable, but we get to try again. Thank you. Oh, well, Baron, you of all people, what did you see in this game? Oh, there goes the alarm.
Alarm! Intruders in the camp!
Intruders, I don't know where they are, though. And hey, these guys didn't even wake up to the alarm, so... Stompy stompy. Hang on, you were crippled, but you can still get up? Thing just isn't what it used to be. I do rather like the six-man gank squad approach, but they're not particularly good at pathing. They run past their target, and then they kind of queue up single file for the shankathon rather than, well, surrounding and shanking, which is what I'd like them to do. It's a bit better. Now, if one of you wouldn't mind taking out that alarm. Good. Now, do I have a way of... Don't mind us, don't mind us. Just let them run away. Very good at maintaining aggro, are they? There we go, dead and deader. Wasn't too bad. Now, can we get up and over to that alarm without sounding the... Oh, no, they spotted us.
Alarm! Intruders in the camp!
Alright, come on, six-man gank squad. Goodness, they do not know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. There we go, I guess since the alarm has already gone off, breaking it won't further do anything. Come on, kill him! There we go. Maybe I can find the leader himself and put him out of his misery. Come on, hug the wall, force them to come inside. Yeah, like that. It's okay. Just a scratch wound on Joe. Keep the momentum going. It costs a lot of TU to fire a gun. It's cheaper to punch, I think. I hope. Ah, yeah, of course. course, Avatar dies, it's brown bread. How is this a punishment game? I love Fallout Tactics, says Assy Nick. How in the world do you love this game? It's unlovable. Right, maybe just Wounded Torn can get down and get moving. Maybe you could even use your sneaky skill and then sneak on over to that alarm. No one has to know. I don't know how long that sneaky ability lasts for, or how it even works. It also says detected, but by who? Oh, probably them.
Alarm! Intruders in the camp!
That is a lot of them. There's only 6 of us. I've tried Fallout 2 or 3 times. Don't even remember now. Every time I dropped at the mission, we have to fight off Super Mutant Assault. At that point, it was just tedious. I'm already finding this tedious, and this is mission 2. But then there's a lot of things working against me here. I don't like Fallout, I don't particularly like Tactics. And this game is some old-ass jank. I don't get it. This is such a dull game. On the plus side, we'll be in Azeroth in 5 minutes. Alright, I'm wondering if there's anything I can meaningfully attempt at this. I guess I could try legging it over to destroy the alarm. So maybe by using the sneaky skill, I can have you run over it. No, you just walk when sneaking. Okay. Well, can you disable that alarm before anyone gets to it? There we go. And now their attempt to use it will fail. They will hopefully chase me over here, and then they eat the anger of the 6-man gank squad. Alright, and that's on to a winner as long as there's not another alarm. I don't see one, that doesn't mean there isn't one. That's positive, I suppose. Keep the saves rolling. God, Joe and Robin are not happy about that. But let's curb stomp this raider again. Oh boy, oh dear, it's a brawl now. Joe and Robin, just hold on. Any more for any more? Good, now pull back. Have a wee chat with our friend.
God of Rescue, you.
God of Rescue. If you need a God of Rescue, you need a new religion. Right, I reckon you could get out of here. if we just clear a path for you with our human shield. Oh, bye-bye, Joe. It's alright, Joe didn't need to live. Our commanding officer's going to tear us a new one for letting people die again, isn't he? If he does, I'm going to try reloading and not having Joe die and see if that works. Okay,
The Elder
objective
has made
complete.
his escape. Primary objective complete. Head to the extraction point to end the mission.
Is that back where we started again?
Well done, warrior.
Huh?
On his safe return, Brahmin Wood's elder informed our inquisitors that he had been moved from camp to camp, presumably to keep his location a secret. Unfortunately, he was forced to wear a hood to prevent him from mapping his route and the location of the bandits' camps. One bit of information was learned. It seems some bandit groups are meeting some kind of opposition in the west. We didn't get any details, but the raiders have never won a conflict with this new presence. This could be just fearful mutterings of superstitious raiders, but it would give reason to their heightened activities in this region. The Brotherhood must investigate this new possible threat. The informant has been paid and is on his way to retrieve information on the new menace. You did well keeping him alive during your mission, and your attention to detail will bring you into high favor with the Brotherhood. Dismissed!
There we go. Nobody likes or cares about Joe. That was a glorious victory for us. I would actually quite like to hear what our friend has to say for the next mission, though. Not that we're going to do it, but our drill sergeant is the only part of this game that I rather like. So let's go and see what he has to say next. Where are you at, Snake? Curious about the recruits, truth be told. What? Can I control someone, please? Do the recruits keep coming back, or do we have a finite amount of them, and once they're gone, they're gone? Because this is a fresh load, isn't it? I'm guessing that signet, or whatever it's called, denotes their rank. Although it's not saying it anywhere. That is actually quite a nice touch, a limited roster of named faces, not just randomly selected ones. I wonder if you could mod this game to put them in. And that is, I only wonder, not something I'm in any way interested in doing. I just think it's a neat concept for this game type. That's on the mind, because I fired up Capitalism Lab again and was desperately trying to remember how I put in custom characters and companies.
At ease, warrior. It's time to test your abilities, Initiate. We have reports of a large gathering of bandits in one of their main camps. This gives us an opportunity to cripple future activities without having to hunt them down. We will no longer tolerate their presence in our region. We have received further intelligence that the camp possesses some kind of device acquired from the new menace. Our scribes would very much like the opportunity to study this device and see what they can piece together. Your objectives are twofold on this mission. Your first objective is to retrieve the device. Your second objective is to eliminate all trace of bandits in the region. It is time the inhabitants of the wasteland learned that there is only one power in this region. The taking of raider prisoners is not authorized. Do you understand, Initiate? I want their bones bleaching in the wasteland sun! Failure is not an option. Dismissed.
Damn, what a guy. The one redeeming part of this whole game is whoever General Barnaki is, because that's some good delivery. Good delivery that I feel would be hard to find on a modern game. Anyway, that's our 2 hours of this god-awful game done. Hopefully I never have to touch another Fallout game again, but Dark Young seems insistent in always having Fallout as his punishment game, so I just have to hope that his number does not come up. But a number that did come up was the Andarius. He put forward World of Warcraft, a game that I have played before, In fact, I'll talk about that more in a bit. I'm going to take the stream down for a bit to grab myself a fresh drink and set that stream up. It's more about unsetting this stream up because it's a bit jerry-hacked at the moment, but I will be back momentarily.